Sorry. Lost my earring in the process, but good evening, almost evening. Chair Rich and members of the committee. My name is Janet Grant, and I'm Vice Chair of Fair Districts, Georgia. And you should have in your packet, and I believe Molly sent via for the folks on Zoom, my testimony and a couple of handouts as well. We're really pleased to have the opportunity to present to you today. Fair Districts Georgia is a grassroots citizen organization that's solely focused on advocating for fair redistricting. We're nonpartisan, nonprofit group of volunteers from across the state, and with me today are a number of our volunteers. I'm here to share with you the analysis by Fair Districts and our partners at the Princeton Gerrymandering Project on the proposed map for the state Senate. As you heard earlier this week in this committee from my colleague Karen, the Princeton Gerrymandering Project was formed in 2017 by Princeton professor Dr. Sam Wang and is now one of the country's premier analytical resources on redistricting and gerrymandering. Princeton's analysis provides a nonpartisan, independent set of analytical benchmarks for measuring the fairness of proposed maps. The benchmarks test for partisan bias, minority representation, and competitiveness. To create these benchmarks, Princeton drew 1 million simulated maps for the state Senate using the 2020 census data. These maps all comply with state and federal law and traditional redistricting criteria, similar to the guidelines that were adopted by this committee. The benchmarks create a range of acceptable values within a bell-shaped curve. So we've tested this proposed Senate map against these benchmarks, and I'm providing to you today the results. So on partisan balance, the Senate map is a partisan choice with 33 Republican and 23 Democratic districts. This particular map falls outside 99% of the million maps in our benchmark that allows for 28 to 32 Republican districts and 24 to 28 Democratic districts. On minority representation, according to our analysis, the current state Senate map provides minorities 34 districts in which to elect candidates of their choice, 20 districts in which minorities are the majority, and 14 minority influence districts. The Senate map you're considering tonight maintains the 20 minority majority districts, but has one less minority influence district. On competitiveness, the Senate committee or the Senate map has only one competitive district, which is fewer than 95% of the million maps in our benchmark. The benchmark predicts up to 9 competitive districts. So as compared to the map that you all voted out earlier this week, Princeton grades this Senate map as an F. So we would encourage you to reassess the Senate map to address some opportunities for improvement, to adjust to a fairer partisan balance within the benchmark, to create at least 2 additional competitive districts, and to include an additional minority influence district. I appreciate the opportunity to testify today and perfect timing. Certainly willing to entertain any questions.
Okay, it does not appear that you have any questions.
Okay.
Thank you.